Ball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Martinez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately, from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Jose Altuve comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Good pitch there on the inside black, called the strike. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Renfroe retreats to the track and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. The average at 284 to begin play. 7 homers and 15 RBIs. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey.
2-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
287 the average coming in. A dozen home runs and 34 driven in. A 1-1.
2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Yuli Gurriel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now to the plate, Danny Bosch. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way from Verlander. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
At the plate now is Rafael Devers. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
The first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
First delivery to him. The
Count
fastball
1-0.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top. So stepping in is Kyle Tucker. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Renfroe is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Now at the plate is Steven Souza. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
No ball.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Steven Souza goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Martin Maldonado stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Ready now is Christian Vasquez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And right now, the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Next to hit, Hunter Renfroe. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Hernandez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. And that gets him on the mound. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, center fielder,
Alex Verdugo digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home. On the ground is short. This could be two. A bare hand for one to Gurriel, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
First pitch of the AB now. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Altuve started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
Ball.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yordan Alvarez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Into the box, Danny Bosch.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Danny.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Devers leads All-American League third baseman in All-Star voting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least he'll be on the AL squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
2-0 count, the pitch. Popped up. Verlander waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 12.
So a runner at first with one out now. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. From the stretch, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Bosch, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-2. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Throw over to first. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost him. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He singled in his first AB. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
2 down, runners at first and second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 2-2.
Three ball,
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Boston strands a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Yuli Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away.
Nope,
if you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
This one's down to 3rd. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So now here is Kike Hernandez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Kike.
First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's ball 3.
3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Not sure what he was thinking there. Count will move to 3-1 after going out of the zone on 3-0. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Souza will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 99.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Souza finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pops this one up. Devers is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, the center fielder, Steven Souza.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
Nope.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. No balls and a strike to count. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. In his career, Martinez has launched 250 major league home runs, a respectable number for just about anybody. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Yeah, 0-2. He misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Slow little roller to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Danny.
Next up is Danny Bosch, singled in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Lined into left field, and that's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. And that's in there, base hit. Brenton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. Now into the box is Alex Bregman, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Another 0-2 coming. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. On a line, that's a base hit. Altuve rounds the corner and is headed home. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring.
Well, this is going to be one of those plays to look back on and talk about when this one's over, boys, especially if they end up losing. I can't blame them for trying to tie it up, but losing that runner at third base has got to stay.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dero. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Steven Souza is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Souza is right there, 1 down.
Now that's the catcher.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 10.
Stepping in next, Hunter Renfroe, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 4-2. Stepping up is Martin Maldonado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Popped up. And there are 2 away now. Next to stand in is Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on the way. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Renfroe gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Ground ball left side. He's got it. And there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Left side. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 99.
Digging in will be Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Bregman is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt as an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Josh Taylor enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. So here's Yuli Gurriel. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2-0 now.
Inside.
Correa leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
No, that's
3-1. Kyle Tucker waits on deck. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Ryan Presley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Souza is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Danny Bosch. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. So here is Rafael Devers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Very high, 2-1. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Astros jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Justin Verlander earns his 5th winner of the year. Ryan Presley closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.